What's up, YouTube? Here today with my teammate Tyler. We just got done with the Chicago, Illinois regionals for Vanguard and Buddy Fight. And he's doing his deck profile, which should have been in the top 8, but some certain people like to bitch about their friends with their tiebreakers, and they bumped him out. Anyway, we're going on deck profile. What are you doing, Tyler?
What am I doing? I'm doing a deck profile.
Duh.
Well, why the fuck would you ask me? You set this up, so it's your idea.
Shut up and do deck profile.
Fuck you. Magic World. What is this?
What's so different about this one from the first one?
Everything.
Well,
because I got beat like 1,000 more fucking times after I did the first deck profile, and then I watched my own deck profile, and I sounded like I was like doing so much drugs. So I changed everything.
alright, let's go.
There it is. Alright. Sorted backwards. I'm just gonna start like 2 Hardy. I'm gonna change it. I want 3 because half of my games I just played her turn 1 and then I won. Like I didn't do anything else, just charge, draw, attack. And then they can't get over her. Everyone's fucking running Dungeon World. And the highest number they can hit with 2 guys is 5. And I was running for her. Now I'm running 2 and 2 with this guy. I argued against him because her crit is way better than his 5k defense. But now I have maybe more of the thing I said I couldn't afford. So the deck's a little bit better now. They're both just reduced the gauge of whatever I play by 1. And they're both the same card, just this has more defense and this has more crit. And 2 of this guy, every fucking deck I ever see and everyone who ever criticizes my deck says I should run like 5 of this, and I don't want to because he's really bad. But I just play him in the center and then wait till he dies. And hopefully I have enough cards in hand to not lose. That's all he's there for, he's just a wall. And then best part of the whole fucking deck, the way I have it built now, I just do this every fucking game. It feels so fucking good to be like, sit on drum, play so many of this, and all the fucking gauge charges, and then burn them for 4 and then leave. This feels really good. And it happens so much, and it's really consistent.
I mean, I know one deck you have trouble with.
No, fucking nobody plays Bluebirds, and I don't want to fucking hear it. Bluebirds are the stupidest fucking deck, and no one should ever run that.
Doesn't mean they beat you easily.
No, fuck you, they don't beat me easily, they're stupid. The worst deck ever. And then, size 1s, I attack 1 of him, 1 of him. He's a generic wizard, so he counts towards everything. When he dies, I draw a card, and then when he hits, I draw a card. So I can get to all my combo shit. 2 of this guy because he's like the highest attack in any fucking Magic card ever. And him by himself gets over Seeger. And I played several Seeger decks too. And just put him in the center, swing for 8, swing for 8, swing for 8. And people kept calling Judge because his effect doesn't say act. And they didn't know I could do it more than once. So 1,000 Rapier clone, just 5,000 vanilla, whatever. 3 of this guy I was running for, but I knew in my head that I couldn't use his effects more than once per turn. But now that I've played it a little bit more practically, I don't really need to have a field full of him and then only be able to tap 1. That's stupid. So 3 of them is fine. Combos with all my other burn for 1 cards. And people will attack him, he's like an attack target for no fucking reason. Super weak, can't hit anything. But main burn engine, so whatever. And favorite card in the whole deck. So many games I just top deck several of these and I play a front row and I bounce them a magical goodbye and I'm playing some more and it's just so fucking awesome. It comes into play, they take 1 damage. Or I can burn myself for whatever fucking reason I would want to do that. It's awesome. Again, every fucking card I just showed you is super weak. So none of them can get over anything. So that's why it's a burn deck. 2 of this. I always side this out because it doesn't help. I played it because I thought I would be playing a lot of dragons, and I always lose to Punisher. And that makes me not lose to Punisher. But it never was useful, and I never needed it. I always sided it out for whatever. 2 of that. I also never needed to use that. Just use my opponent's gauge for Super Bunk, which was never necessary. I always sided that out too. So maybe I won't even play it. But when I did get it off, it was super fun because no one ever knew what this did. even though it was like 2 episodes of the show and a big deal, and he's on the card art, and it was like the main selling point of set 3, that you could do stupid shit like this. Nobody knew what this combo was, so I fucked like 2 people doing that, and that was fun. Still 3 of that, just draw 2, pay 1 gauge. Can't play more than once, so it clogs at 4, whatever. 4 attack negation. 3 first volumes. I was playing 4 because it feels so good to have 2 of them in hand and then top deck that, and then doesn't matter what my life is at, they lose. But 4 clogs really bad, and 3 just fits really well. And then 3 of that, just charge and draw once per turn. Also helps with the super bunk shenanigans. And I finally have 3 clocks. I did only have 1. Now I have 3, and the whole deck is built around it. So clock turn, play Axia, play Burning Wand, play my Gun Rod, burn for 3, take my second turn, burn for 3, not including my attacks. It's so fucking good. And now I dropped it, so now I'm only running 2. Fuck. And now I'm running 3 again. Thank you, John. Look at John. Show John.
Yeah.
I have 3 now. So good, man. Fucking win condition. 3 of this Gun Rod now. I was using the pay 2 gauge, tap it, do a damage, and give something plus 3. I like drawing more than 1 of this, and tap, damage, sack it, tap, damage, sack it. So many games went that way, and it was so much fun to just be able to burn so much on like turn 1, or final turn, I'm at like 2 damage, or 2 life, and they're at 8. And then I bunk, they take 4, I tap this, they take 1, Axia, they take 1, Wand, they take 1, play another 1 game. It was so amazing. And then for that, just bounce whatever. I mainly did this to bounce Axia, so my favorite combo in the whole deck was to like play Axia in the center and hang on to this. When they attack Axia, I bounce this, the attack fizzles, and the attack never happens, and then next turn I burn them again. That's it.
Alright, so Tyler, do you want to talk about what happened yesterday with why you officially didn't make top 8, but you did make top 8?
Do I have to talk about it?
You don't have to if you don't want to. I'm going to talk about it.
You want to talk about it here?
We can talk about it here, we can talk about it somewhere else.
Fuck this guy. There was a guy who already had an invite, and he was playing through the tournament, and he got top 8. I went 4-1, and I officially got 9th place. But because this guy had an invite, he wasn't supposed to be able to play in the top 8. So they were just going to remove him, and I was going to get bumped up to 8th place. So, officially, I should be 8th place. But this guy, and I was there for most of it, just argued for like half an hour with the head judge. And then he had to call the president of whoever the fuck is in charge of this. And they had to do an override of what the top 8 would be to get him in and kick me out. For whatever fucking reason. And I only get to find out later as I'm leaving that he did this so that he could throw the game and get his friend the invite too. Which is so bullshit. He wasn't even... really frustrating.
Alright. Well, thanks, Tyler. Still think that you should have at least came in top 4 if you would have got to play top 8.
If I would have got to play top 8, I don't know how well the deck would have done. I was really happy with it. It played really well. No one knew what the fuck any of my shit did because it wasn't like 72 pillars or straight up Mary Sue wizard nonsense. It was just straight up burn, and no one knew how to play against it, and it was beautiful.
Yeah. Alright, guys. I'll see you later. Check out the view, bitches!
It's gonna be like